Are you an Alberta resident who's finally ready to buy your first home? That's great. We are here to help you. We know it's never been easy for first-time homebuyers to get on the housing market, but we've got some must-have tips for your first home buying experience. Let's get started. There's no rush. So many people are desperate to get on the property ladder as soon as possible for financial security or the wealth creation that owning your own home means. But the rush to save enough dough to put down a down payment leads many people to make mistakes. For instance, there are banks and insurance companies that are willing to cover you or provide loans so you have enough to buy your own home. However, the repayments could turn out to be staggering. That's why real estate experts suggest that home buyers should be looking to avoid CMHC fees, which can total 4% of the borrowed amount, or $16,000 extra on a $400,000 mortgage. Educate yourself. There's so much to learn about home buying, and it's worth it to put in the time and effort to do some research. There are many opportunities to learn the information you need as a first-time homebuyer in Canada. This includes everything from classes provided by community groups to resources in your local library and online. Consider a renter. If you're buying a home for the first time, it's possible that you're ready to live alone without housemates. Even so, it's important not to dismiss the idea of a renter. With a renter paying your monthly payments, you'll find that you can not only share the costs of the living, but it's a chance for you to generate additional income to pay off your mortgage. By including a renter in your calculation, you might find that a more expensive property is suddenly affordable for you. And if a renter is too much of a commitment for you, there are other ways to make a little money for your mortgage. Renting rooms on Airbnb, for example, has become incredibly popular. Mortgage underwriting. If you're trying to purchase a property in an especially competitive market, you might find that you are repeatedly beaten by investors. After all, many investors have the capital to be able to offer the property seller cash. For many sellers, this is preferable. However, with a pre-underwriting mortgage, you could stand a better chance against competitors. This is where a lender assesses the risk involved in giving you a loan by analyzing your income, credit rate, and assets. If you pass these tests by pre-qualifying your mortgage, this could give you greater negotiation leverage. Less is more. You don't want your first home to make you house poor. This is why it's a good idea to consider buying something that is worth less than you could afford. This allows you to continue to save money and keep you safe in the event of a financial emergency. Consider mortgage, life, and disability insurance to deal with life's unforeseen accidents. Consider the future. In all the home buying excitement, don't forget about the future. You never know how your life might change in a decade's time. You may have more kids or elderly relatives you need to take in. Because of this, consider the quality of the local schools and how many bedrooms you require carefully. Property inspector. It's really important to make sure you hire a property inspector to service the property before handing over any money. You should be able to find referrals from friends, colleagues, and family for a good property inspector. But it's still important to do some of your own research into getting a good deal. Don't take anyone's word for it when it comes to hiring a property inspector. If you're looking into buying your first home, it's important to make sure you keep in mind our tips. But it's also vital that you have a trustworthy and experienced estate attorney to help you. Our law blog is packed with even more tips to help any first-time homebuyer Alberta resident. So come check us out today. And if you like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.